Have you ever checked a compass before going to bed? In Japan, pointing your head in the wrong direction might invite a fate so final. It's a word so offensive it was erased from history. Let's uncover Kitamakura, North Pillow. Walk into almost any hotel in Japan today, and I guarantee you'll notice something strangely consistent about the interior design. Every single bed is strategically placed to avoid pointing north. It doesn't matter if it's a budget capsule hotel or a 5-star luxury suite. This isn't some quirky architectural trend to maximize morning sunlight. It is a strict adherence to a deeply ingrained cultural taboo. Japanese hospitality is literally designed to save you from a cursed slumber. But why all this geographical paranoia? It comes down to one terrifying reason. Sleeping with your head facing north is the exact literal posture of a corpse in Japan. It's the official death pose. In Japanese folklore, there's a concept called sakasagoto, reverse actions, where things are done backwards to separate the living from the dead, like folding kimonos the opposite way. Sleeping north is crossing that boundary. It's like pre-ordering your own coffin for a nap. To truly grasp why this is so terrifying, we have to travel back over 2 millennia, all the way to 483 BC, when Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha, passed away and achieved his final enlightenment. He laid down on his right side with his head pointing perfectly north. You've probably seen massive, peaceful, reclining Buddha statues in temples across Asia. It's wildly paradoxical that this incredibly sacred image became the ultimate bedroom nightmare in Japan. This ultimate pose of eternal rest is known in Buddhism as Nehan, nirvana. For centuries, this specific north-headed alignment was considered a VIP-only posture, strictly reserved for the absolute highest spiritual beings crossing over. It was meant to guide souls to paradise. But somewhere along the line, people started thinking, hey, if I sleep like the ultimate deceased master, won't that invite actual death? Spoiler alert, you are not the Buddha, so don't try this at home. Let's fast forward a bit to the year 552 CE. This is when Bukkyo, Buddhism, officially crossed the ocean from the Asian continent and took root in Japan. Along with profound philosophy, beautiful art, and stunning temple architecture, it brought this specific geographical rule. The North became exclusively zoned for the departed. What started as a reverent religious concept slowly morphed into a deeply superstitious dread that still dictates where Japanese people place their alarm clocks today. This profound reverence eventually evolved into a very strict, unbreakable funeral ritual. In Japan, almost every single corpse is carefully laid to rest with its head pointing precisely north, a practice known as Tohoku mensai, head north, face west. Therefore, if you casually try this sleeping position on a random Tuesday night, you are essentially cosplaying as a deceased person in the middle of a funeral. It's incredibly bad vibes, to put it mildly. If you look at a traditional Japanese compass, it's divided into 8 directions. 7 of these directions are considered perfectly fine, or at least survivable for the living. But north? North is the designated high-speed express lane straight to the underworld. In the spiritual traffic system of Buddhist Japan, it is a very strict one-way street. Pointing your head that way is like driving the wrong way down a supernatural highway. The superstition behind this taboo is both darkly comedic and terrifying. The belief is that if you practice Kitamakura, North Pillow, you are doing such a convincing impression of a dead body that the universe might just get confused. The fear is that the gods or wandering spirits looking for a soul to harvest might peek into your bedroom, mistake you for a fresh corpse ready for pickup, and accidentally finalize your checkout from life. According to local folk belief, if these spiritual entities see you lying perfectly still in the designated death pose, they will think, "Oh, excellent, a new recruit," and swoop down to claim your soul. By sleeping north, you are essentially sending out an open, neon-lit invitation to a Grim Reaper networking event. It's the spiritual equivalent of wearing a kick-me sign, but instead of getting kicked, you get dragged to the afterlife. You might be thinking, surely this is just ancient history, right? Modern people don't care. Wrong. Even today, virtually 100% of Japanese hotels and inns absolutely forbid placing beds facing north. It is the unspoken golden rule of the hospitality industry. Hotel designers will jump through architectural hoops, adding fake walls and weird angles just to ensure your head isn't pointing towards doom. They are actively saving your life while you enjoy the minibar. If you have the pleasure of staying in a ryokan, a traditional Japanese inn, watch the staff closely. When they meticulously roll out your futon on the tatami floor, they will always ensure you face west or south, never north. It's a beautifully choreographed dance of avoiding spiritual disaster. They provide impeccable service, a multi-course dinner, and complimentary protection from wandering ghosts. You really can't ask for a better customer experience than that. Interestingly, the strictness of these directional rules can actually change depending on where you travel in Japan. In Kanto, the region around Tokyo, sleeping facing east, higashimakura, east pillow, might be perfectly acceptable. But travel down to Kansai, the region around Osaka, and you'll find some folks ban that direction too. Why risk angering some highly localized supernatural entity on a regional technicality? When in doubt, just spin your bed until it feels safe. This isn't just something tourists have to worry about. It dictates domestic life too. When Japanese people move into a new apartment, the very first thing they check isn't the Wi-Fi speed or the water pressure. They whip out the compass app on their smartphones. The most critical question is, can I fit my bed in this tiny room without pointing my head north? If the answer is no, that apartment is basically unrentable. And if you think the north is bad, wait until you hear about Kimon, Demon's Gate. This is the northeast direction, traditionally believed in Japanese geomancy to be a cursed metaphysical portal where evil spirits freely enter our human world. You definitely, absolutely, under no circumstances want to put your bed, or your toilet for that matter, in that corner. Waking up to a demon using your bathroom is generally considered a terrible way to start the day. So with all these cursed angles, which way is actually safe? Many Japanese prefer Nishimakura, west pillow. In Buddhism, the west is the direction of the Pure Land, a glorious paradise. It's considered a spiritually safe zone. Alternatively, feng shui masters say east brings youthful energy, and south brings passion, though maybe too much energy for a good night's sleep. West is like a celestial safety net for your dreams. It is utterly fascinating how Bukkyo, Buddhism, a religion that is over 1,500 years old, still actively acts as the invisible interior designer for modern Japanese bedrooms. Ancient theology is literally shaping where millions of people lay their heads tonight in high-tech, futuristic cities. It proves that no matter how many bullet trains or robots you build, you still don't want to mess with the sleeping arrangements of the ancient gods. In Japan, Hogaku, direction, is never just about navigation or reading a map. It is a complex web deeply tied to luck, restless spirits, and everyday survival. If you get your sleeping direction wrong, it signifies, well, an outcome so grim, it's a concept so offensive it was erased from history by the algorithm. It's a high-stakes game of compass roulette every single night. But here is the ultimate plot twist. While superstition screams that north is death, modern science and ancient feng shui actually disagree. Some experts claim that aligning with the Earth's magnetic field, head north, feet south, improves blood circulation and helps you sleep deeply. Feng shui says it boosts your wealth and health. So it's the ultimate paradox. Do you want to be rich and well-rested, or do you want to avoid being abducted by ghosts? So before you hit the hay tonight, you might want to double-check your own compass. Does your culture have a forbidden sleeping direction, Or are you blissfully unaware of the spiritual traffic you are sleeping in? If you survived this deep dive into Kitamakura, subscribe to uncover more forbidden Japanese taboos they definitely don't teach you in polite language classes. Sleep tight, and seriously, check your compass.